Are you really even a uni student if you don't claim to be broke and then pop out with an Amazon parcel the very next day?
Baby, 'cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. And honey,
Hi guys, my name's Kene and this is episode 2 of Early Life Crisis. As you may notice, my makeup is already fully done, which is not quite usual for me. But I bought a mic because I realised that the audio in my other videos are really awful. And then I put the mic on my phone. So I finished recording this video, doing my makeup and everything. And I realised I couldn't be heard, which is really, really clever of me. I thought I was like, I'll just do my makeup as like a thing to look at in the background whilst I'm speaking. And it was only now when I considered taking off my makeup and redoing it so I could film this video that I realised I am just fidgety and I like having something to do with my hands, and now I just don't know what to do with myself, so I really just have to sit here and speak. Wow. But I guess I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. Anyways, I feel like being a uni student and being 20 now and trying to become this best version of myself, there's a constant battle between my heart and my head. My heart saying, just spend money, it doesn't matter, it's gonna come back, you're a student, you're young, live life, have fun. And then my head being, I want to be someone who's financially responsible, I want to progress and have personal growth. My age mates are investing in stocks and buying houses and starting businesses. What am I doing? Speaking of which, I actually did try to invest in stock. I invested £15 and it's at £13.97. I want my money back. In fact, I need my money back because I'm really broke right now. And unfortunately, I just can't figure out how to transfer it back. So I guess it's just stuck there forever depreciating. The interest rates must be low. Something I've learned from econ. Okay, revision. Which is actually interesting because aren't interest rates meant to be really high right now? I don't know. Anyways, honestly, it's not even my fault that I'm broke right now. So SFE comes in 3 installments, and then Myocom, for whatever reason, has already taken out half of my total rent. My first, rent advancement came from my personal savings because that was before SFE even came in. And then my first proper installment came from SFE. And then my second proper installment came from the same installment of SFE. So I'm going to say that's why I'm really broke right now. I just have to remind myself that it means in the summer there's going to be a huge chunk of SFE that comes in and I'm going to have no rent to pay off and it's going to be so fun. But it's hard to focus on the future when right now I feel like I'm struggling. In the grand scheme of things though, am I really broke? Like, I'm still eating food. I'm going to get the bus if I need to get the bus. I'll even get an Uber if I really need to get an Uber, And I think it's just having that kind of awareness of I feel like I'm broke, but I'm in a position where I'm privileged enough to still have choices and options, whereas some people don't, which is, in my head at least, is why I always use the word broken, not like poor, because I don't want to sound out of touch. It's like, no, like I'm not broke, the government pays for my education, for my healthcare, I get student finance, I'm able to work if I have the time to pick up a shift, and I get tips as well. I usually don't spend my tips, so I can save them for like the really rough times. Like now, after this, I'm going to the post office to put some of that tip money in my account. But then it's like, yes, I am broke. Like, I would have never said that I grew up with loads. Like, I grew up quite humble beginnings, humble life. And like, even as a child, like, if me and my friend came up with a really good idea and they're like, oh my God, let's turn this into a game, or oh, we should turn this into a show. And I'm like, oh, we should turn this into a business. Like, that was my mindset growing up. I feel like I'm constantly in this cycle though of being okay and having a bit of money, or at least feeling like I have a bit of money, and then a couple weeks later being broke. Like in my last cycle of feeling like I was on top of the world, I told my sister I'd buy her Dave tickets for Christmas, and now I'm in a position where if that conversation had come up now, it would have 100% been a no. There's no way that I would have offered that ever. Obviously, I'm gonna pull through because I'm not one to break promises. It's my dream life to just not have this kind of in and out cycle, and just to be able to make a promise and know that 4 months from now that promise is going to stand and I'm not going to have any regrets about making it. More recently though, even like things I'll see and people are like, oh, that's really cool, that's so interesting. I'm like, oh, that's really lucrative. Like, for example, going on Love Island now as a black girl, like I know back in 2016 when I first started watching this show, every single time they would get left last and they wouldn't be picked. I'm like, why are we committing to this humiliation ritual? Whereas now, if you go on the show as a black girl, boom, you're sorted, because they're going to vote for you. And I know this because I am them. If I see a black girl on that show, she's getting my vote. End of. And like, if you look at people now, like India, she's got a whole career in like being in the entertainment industry and being a presenter, which I think is so cool. Uma Jama as well is like making it really big in like the fashion world and going on, come with me to have dinner with L'Oreal. Like that's so fun. I love that for you. Even like I was at a desk shift the other day for one of my jobs. It's a job where we're there to give advice to people who want it, but no one wants any advice, so we just end up kind of chatting and like revising at the same time. And I told him about this video that I saw where the woman's pregnant and like her partner comes around and like gives her a hug and like lifts her belly up, and she's like, oh my god, like that feels so good. And I showed it to him and I'm like, that's a business idea right there. Why don't we make a piece of fabric, whatever, strap it around your back, around your neck, and that lifts your belly up for you, make it for £5, sell it on TikTok Shop for 10, boom, you're sorted. That's never going to become obsolete. It's always going to be useful. Like, you know, so I just feel like I've always had it in my head that I'm going to come up with some amazing idea one day that's going to skyrocket me and take me out of the hood, you know? Like, there has to be more in this life for me, surely. But right now, I'm currently busting my ass for a placement. And if all goes well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do so well, and they're going to want me back on a grad scheme. And then just like that, straight after uni, I have the perfect 9-to-5 job. Yay. Like, I did it, but at what cost? Because now, fresh after uni, so age 21, or I guess 22 if I do a placement year, I will just be working a 9-to-5 till I'm 65. That's over 40 years of doing 9-to-5. Like, is that really the dream life? But I don't know. I don't really have an alternative plan right now, so I am still really looking for placements. If you're kind of interested in like my progress, check out my series Placement Diaries. If you want kind of the raw, unfiltered stress of looking for a placement, if you look at the previous video to this, it's literally me crashing out over a rejection. And then I kind of do some tips and tricks and things I've learned along the way in my series called Zero Grounds, where it's all unsolicited advice. I've recently been watching lots of YouTube on like being financially independent and like clever with your money. And the first thing I keep seeing is get a credit card, so like build up credit so you can invest or like buy out property or get a loan for property whenever you're ready. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a credit card. And I told my mum about this. I was like, Mum, I'm getting a credit card. I'm being an adult now. Are you proud of me? And she was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? You fucking Zimbabwe, you stupid little pig! Get away from me!
And I was like, Mum, like, I'm gonna build up my credit score. And she was like, don't do it, it's such a bad idea. Like, and I was like, no, Mum, don't worry. And she was like, I will worry. I got a Barclays one, and which is actually really hard to get apparently, so I'm really proud of myself. But I'm only human. Even though I didn't do anything because I was already with Barclays. But the way it works, that if you get approved for one, you automatically get like a credit of £200. And then if you prove your proof of funds, you can move it up to £4,000. I told myself I'm only going to use it for like my weekly shop and pay it back straight away, so I don't need up to £4,000. Also, it's advised that if you have a credit card, you don't go over half of the spending limit. So I was like, I'm going to stick to 200, half the spending limit. I'm not meant to go over £100. So I'm currently £150 in, and I don't actually have the funds in my account to pay back, which is why I'm running to the post office today to put some money in my account and get that sorted. But yeah, I guess I was in the library and I was thinking about what I'm gonna have for dinner. I was like, oh, that would be the perfect meal if only my air fryer didn't break. And then I was like, wait, it's Black Friday, we're getting an air fryer. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna feel bad about this because this is an important purchase. It's gonna last me at least the rest of my college years. It's going to make me more efficient, time efficient, blah, 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 blah. This is a good purchase. So I buy an air fryer, and I was so proud about this air fryer. It's not come yet, but if it comes and I've not posted this video, I'm going to insert a clip because I'm so proud of it. It's 6.5 litres for £28. Have you ever heard? It sounds like a flipping ad. It's not an ad. I'm just so proud of my find. It's like some unknown brand, but like an air fryer is an air fryer. Like, it's going to do the job. And then, oh my god, I just realised I was meant to do like unboxing my things are due, and because I already previously recorded this, everything's been unboxed. Sorry. But then I was like, if I'm getting an air fryer, I've got to get like the silicone casings, of course. So here it is. And like, I love this because like you can put your food on it and it'll like separate out the oil. And then here's like the actual piece of silicone. And then you can pop it out and it makes it bigger. Oh my god, it's like an ad. It's not an ad. I'm just so happy. I'm so excited. I feel like such an unk, like being excited over like an air fryer. Like, okay. Once I made this purchase, it kind of went down the hill from here. I was like, oh, like my skincare is really cheap. Let me just restock. So this is actually different. It's not the regular brand I use, but it uses the same active ingredient, benzoyl peroxide, and I have like kind of acne prone skin. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna restock. So I got the gel, I got the moisturizer, and I got the face wash as well. I kind of, once I find something that works, I kind of like to stick to it. And I feel like it's working-ish. My skin used to be so awful. So it doesn't look amazing now, but because of how far I've come, like, I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing now. Can't remember if I mentioned, but I got a mic, this audio in a couple of my other videos. So, it was so awful. I got a charger adapter. My friend from work told me, I was like, why? I have a laptop and it has like the USB-C port. Why wouldn't it charge? He was like, you need an adapter. So I got one. I'm really happy with that. And then like, these haven't come yet either, but I also got these fleece tights from like TikTok shop. Basically, it's like, they look like see-through tights, but like it's fleece lined so it sticks. You can wear them in winter. And like, they'll have like pale skin tones on for like £2. And if I look for my skin tone, it's 15. Like, what is that about? So it was discounted. Honestly, I shouldn't be buying them because like, I know TikTok shop, like cancel me. But like I said, I'm kind of broke. So once I make it out, I promise you, I'm never using TikTok shop ever again. And I got a small gift for my bestie. It's her birthday. I got her a card. And I love empty cards because I just love writing like a big message inside. And I got her this top. She like loves like grey and white, but all her grey is like normally quite dark. She wears white as well, so I'm like, surely she'd like this colour. It's kind of like a silhouette that she likes to wear as well, and like a good length, so I thought it was really cute. It's from Pull & Bear, and it was £18, but I'm pretty sure they were doing 30% off for Black Friday, so it was like £13-ish. I'm really happy with it. I hope she likes it. Next up, I've actually already got it on, because as I said, this is my second time recording this video. I hope my hair isn't like ruining this audio. I got this like cute baby doll top. It's from Hollister. Originally £26, but Hollister had 30% off discount. So yeah, I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, would it make me look like a child? And then I realised that I am a child of the universe. It's really cute. I feel like I have more like cutesy energy than I do like hot, sexy, baddie energy, you know, which I love to have, but my Insta says otherwise. I just decided I'm just gonna lean in. I'm just gonna lean into who I am. I decided to buy it, and when I want to switch it up, it is really cute. Okay, so this is the next thing that I got. It's this top from Bershka. Bershka again was also in 30% off, and I didn't know until after I paid, so I was so happy. But this was £18. I was like torn between this one and the dark blue one. I was like, I don't have anything in gold, so I'm just gonna get it, and I think it's so cute. And I got these jeans. Oh, you can't really see them, but I got these jeans from Hollister as well. And honestly, I've been looking for like low-waisted jeans for ages. I feel like loads of times my pet peeve is like when it says low-waisted jeans, and then you put them on, and yes, they'll be low, maybe like this low, but then the crotch is at your knees. Like, what is that about? I'm gonna insert a picture of that here because honestly, like, they need to be shamed. Name and shame. So you just made the waist bigger so that it would fall lower, and you thought I wouldn't notice. I noticed. I feel like as well, because I think I have a short torso. So when jeans, like average jeans that say they're low-waisted will be like mid-rise on me, if that makes sense. So these say that they're ultra low, and honestly, I feel the ultra low because they look fine right now, but like, I'm scared that when I walk, my crack is going to be out, and I have like a high crack. It's still £40, but again, 30% off, Black Friday deal. I'll give you a more vertical view. forgot to do my edges. But this gives me something to do. But yeah, that more or less concludes my haul. Obviously, like, this is a bit of a joke and a laugh, but I do want it to be a little bit deeper than that. Like, obviously, I'm 20, and I don't want money to control me. I want to have fun, I want to use it, I want to spend and enjoy my youth, but at the same time, moving on to 2026 and bigger and better things, I want to be smarter. I want to know how to use it and how to save it and how to invest back into myself. I want to break the cycle, not by pretending that money isn't real, but by building habits that make me feel like I'm in control. So 2026 for me is aiming for better spending habits, even if this 2025 me splashed out on Black Friday. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're enjoying this series, feel free to check out any of my other videos. I will link it in the playlist. But I love you all. I hope you guys have an amazing day.
Work of art and a work in progress. Nice.